Hi everybody! We're at work today, so I thought I would record as a story from here. The preparations are well underway for us to be returning very, very soon, and I thought this story would be quite good. The huge bag of worries. This is a really good one because this is going to help us, all the children out there that are a little bit worried at the moment in the crazy coronavirus world. Can you see Ada? Look.
Yeah.
So it says, Jenny had always been happy. She had a lovely mum and dad, a great brother, well, most of the time. She had a best friend at school and she liked her teacher. And then, of course, there was Loftus. Ah, she's got a dog. You've got a dog, haven't you, Ada?
Yep.
What's your doggy called?
Prince.
Oh, cute. But recently, she'd been getting gloomier and gloomier. It wasn't just one thing, it was everything. She was worried she was getting too fat. That Loftus had fleas. Oh, is that you, Duke? And that her best friend was going away. She worried that she was getting bad marks at school, and she thought she heard someone whispering about her in the playground. She worried when her mum and dad had an argument, and she even worried about wars and bombs, and maybe even coronavirus. Do you worry about things, Ada?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. Until one day, she woke up to find a huge bag of worries. The bag followed her everywhere. It followed her to school, to swimming, to the toilet, and it stuck by her even when she was watching the TV. She tried ignoring it, and it didn't work. She tried throwing it away, but it was always come back. She tried to lock it out, but when she got back to her bedroom, there it was, waiting for her. It was like a horrible shadow she couldn't get rid of. What could she do? She asked her brother for help, but he was busy with his computer game, and all he said was, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any worries." Yeah, it's under the bed, look. Well spotted, Travis. After that, she didn't feel like asking anyone else. She knew she'd only feel stupid. Mum would probably say, "You've got no worries that I can see. You're a lucky girl. You've got your health, your friends, your family. What more do you want?" Oh dear, that sounds a bit like what a mummy would say. So she decided not to tell her. Dad might know what to do, but then she thought again, no, Dad had enough worries of his own. She couldn't ask him. Every day things got worse. The bag got bigger and bigger and bigger. She couldn't sleep because it kept tossing and turning beside her all night. Oh, bless her, look, she looks super tired there, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Look at Daddy, he's worried about Bill. Who is Bill?
Builder.
To make matters worse, the bag dragged around her feet so much when she was walking to school that she was late and the teacher was cross.
No.
Jenny couldn't tell her what had happened, and anyway, she knew what she would say. "You've got too many worries. In future, leave that bag at home." When Jenny told her best friend about the bag, she suggested that Jenny locked it up in a cupboard and tried not to think about it. "That's what I'll do," she said. You want to tell him? But it didn't work. Oh dear, it came out. Even Loftus couldn't help. He tried his best and barked like mad, but the bag stood its ground. One morning, Jenny woke up, got dressed and walked down the road. She'd had enough. The tears started rolling down her cheeks. She sat on a garden wall and put her bag in her hands. Her head in her hands, sorry. She thought she'd have to live with the bag forever. Oh, bless her. She is proper worrying, isn't she? Then she heard a voice. And looking up, she saw the kindly face of the old lady who lived next door. Oh, look, she's sad.
And there's a cat in the window.
Yeah. "Goodness," said the old lady. "What on earth is that huge bag of worries?" Through her tears, Jenny explained how it had followed her for weeks and got bigger and bigger and just wouldn't go away. "Now, let's just open it up and see what's inside," said the old lady. But Jenny said she couldn't. If she opened the bag, the worries might jump out, and who knew what might happen? Nonsense, said the old lady. There's nothing to worry. There's nothing a worry hates more than being seen. If you have any worries, however, small, the secret is to let them out slowly, one by one, and show them to someone else. They'll soon go away. So Jenny opened the bag. The old lady sorted the worries into groups. Jenny was astonished to see how small they looked when they were out of the bag. You can see them all, look. Half of the worries disappeared because lots of worries just hate the light of day. As for the rest, the old lady puts them in her shopping basket to deal with herself. Some she sent packing because she said they just belonged to other people. Look, that's Mum's worry and Dad's worry, because we don't need to be worrying about those things, do we? Some she just blew a kiss to.
Listen.
Oh, that's good, Betty.
That's yours. Do you remember this?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. And some of them, she said, were worries that everyone had, even Jenny's family, her friends and her teachers. And as for the bag, what did she do with the bag, Arlo?
Threw off and take it away.
She threw it away, and if you haven't got a bag to put your worries in, you've got nothing to worry about, have you?
No.
Oh, so listen up, my little angels.
Yes.
If you have got any worries, maybe you should talk to your mummy or your daddy about them. And then we can help, like the old lady helped Jenny, we can help them disappear and throw that bag away. Have a lovely day. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.